Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the match between Barcelona and Real Madrid. And in this game, ladies and gentlemen, Barcelona has won at the Santiago Bernabeu 4-0. Not 1-0, not 2-0, not 3-0, but 4 goals. Barcelona have scored a total of 4 goals in this game. It is a completely unexpected scoreline coming from this Barcelona team. Now, we have talked about how Barcelona were looking very good, we're winning many games, we're beating teams 4-0, and now we have also beaten Real Madrid 4-0. We have beaten Atletico Madrid 4-2. We have beaten Valencia 4-1. We have beaten Napoli 4-2. We have beaten Athletic Club 4-0. Osasuna 4-0. And now beating a Real Madrid side that was claimed as the top goal-scoring team in La Liga 4-0. We have kept this team scoreless, and that is a big accomplishment, my friends. I am so happy for this team. I'm happy for every player. I'm happy for the coach. I'm happy for the president. And we do have to appreciate the hard work that has been going on in this club, coming from Mateo Alemán, Joan Laporta, Jordi Cruyff, Xavi. All of these men here, they have made something like this happen, and we have to appreciate this moment. We have to celebrate these men for doing and bringing in the hard work. So what we're going to be doing in this video is talk about the first half, the second half, and then give my overall review of this game. Now, before we go into any of this, I also do want to shout out the OneFootball app. The OneFootball app, it is the best football app. If you guys do want to find out the latest details and score lines and tactics or anything regarding the Barcelona versus Real Madrid game, that is all going to be compact within the OneFootball app. It's going to give you the stats in terms of the possession, the goals, the chances created. All of that is again going to be compact within the app. It's a very reliable app, and it's going to inform you immediately and live on any other team or player that you do want to follow. The only thing that you do have to do is scan the QR code that you do see here on the screen by using your camera on your phone, or if not, you can also click a link that will be in the description box down below. It'll take you straight to the App Store, and then you can download the OneFootball app and then follow your desired team or player. Again, it's a great app, and I also do want to thank the OneFootball app for supporting a content creator. But now, let's get back into the video. So let's talk about the first half, right? And we look at this starting 11, and we can see that, yes, Xavi has made some changes. He has used Araujo as a right back. He did not want to rely on Dani Alves, because I do believe that one of the main reasons for that was because he saw Vinicius was going to be playing as a left winger alongside Rodrigo, so he needed that pace on the right back position, which is why he put in Araujo. Dani Alves is someone that has shown that he is not really capable enough to cover someone like Vinicius, which is why he has placed Araujo on there. So going into the first half, the way that I would basically describe this first 45 minutes of the game, I would say it's dominant. It was a dominant game coming from this Barcelona squad. Barcelona were attacking and being very effective in all areas of the pitch. And if you were to ask me, hey Kevin, who do you think was the best player within those first 45 minutes? There was none. Like, there was no player that one-upped another player. Everybody was playing so good. Everybody was doing their role. Everybody was being very effective. And that is what we want to see. That is all we ask for. Like, thank God that I no longer have to say that this player was the one that stood out in those first 45 minutes. I'm so happy that I have trouble trying to know exactly who was the best player, because everybody played so well and everybody did what they had to do. And that is exactly why, my friends, Real Madrid found it so hard to try and figure out who was going to be that dangerous player. It was everybody. It was Eric Garcia to Gerard Piqué to Aubameyang and Ferran. There was no one single player that Real Madrid was told to stop. And so Barcelona's movement, the ball movement itself, and their ability to find the third man, which is another way of saying that they have always found an open player in open space, was top notch. And what surprised me the most about this game as a collective, right? We're speaking just based off the collective effort, is how they reacted. They reacted so well and looked so confident in front of a team like Real Madrid that have showed so much power over the past few games. Like, for example, this is the exact same Real Madrid side that has beaten PSG 3-1. It was a very dominant Real Madrid side that produced many opportunities, that defended very well. But Barcelona was able to completely eliminate that from this team and suffocate them. So let's go individual. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia had a great 45 minutes. He was so solid with his passes. There was a pass that he did make on the 35th minute. I don't know if you guys don't want to go see it, but it is on the 35th minute. He made a great pass towards Frenkie de Jong, and that is exactly why Eric Garcia was placed in this Barcelona starting 11, is because he was going to be making constant passes just like that. As for Araujo, he was playing as a right back. He made good runs. He covered Vinicius so well that it made Vinicius look like he was a Barcelona B or Real Madrid B type of player. And so Araujo was playing deeper than usual, and so it was a great call and great tactical move coming from Xavi Hernandez. As for Dembele, those first 45 minutes, let me tell you guys, the way that he damaged damage Nacho physically and mentally was so great. Like Dembele showed time and time again that he was impossible to defend. The way that Xavi has reignited this man's career is something that we just have to take note of. His effectiveness going to the middle and trying to create for the other players is also something that has greatly improved within his game. And he has also been told to run down, try to defend Vinicius, help Araujo, and it was just a great collective effort. And then when it comes to the midfield trio, which is Busquets, Frankie, and Pedri, it was a very reliant midfield, a midfield that always showed that one of them was going to be open, that Pedri was always going to be open in open spaces, that Frankie was always going to be open in open spaces. They always found that open man, which gave Barcelona that leverage, that ability to always attack and look for solutions in that final third. And so now let's talk about the goals, right? Because the first player that did score in this game was Aubameyang. Aubameyang was able to score on the 29th minute with the brilliance of Dembele, making that cross into the box. He did exactly what he was told to do, which was to make those crosses. He made a very accurate cross into the box and set up Aubameyang beautifully. Aubameyang yet again has showed up for Barcelona and is showing time and time again that he was probably the best signing Barcelona could have made back in January. I do believe that Aubameyang is the better signing over Dani Alves, over Luke de Jong, and over Ferran Torres. This man here just continues to show why he should be and continue to be in this squad even for the next season. And then moments later, right, like this is what I do find so funny. Madrid actually tried to attack Barcelona after Barcelona were up 1-0. We saw Vinicius go on a solo run against Ter Stegen, and then as soon as Ter Stegen gets close up to Vinicius, he just dives. He dives inside the box thinking that he was going to be receiving a penalty. I'm like, look, if you want to claim that you are a good player, at least attempt to finish that opportunity. Like, are you kidding me? You were on a 1v1 situation with Ter Stegen. You only had to pass one more man to score a goal, and the one thing that you did was dive. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you really want to cheap your way out for that goal? And at the very least, like, if you want to fake a dive, at least make it look good, at least make it look realistic. And so while all the Madrid fans were complaining, thinking that Vinicius was fouled by Ter Stegen, that was the moment when we, right, us Barcelona fans, even the players, even the coach, realized one thing. Real Madrid had no plan. They wanted to cheap their way out to these goals. And Piqué went up to Vinicius and saying, look, like, are you stupid? Like, do you think that we're dumb? Like, do you think the ref is dumb? Like, everybody saw that. Everybody from the Barcelona fan base to the squad of Barcelona to even your own players, we all saw you dive clearly, and Ter Stegen did not even touch you. Like, it was just such a ridiculous moment. And you know what's so actually funny about this whole thing is that even moments later after that, Barcelona responded. Barcelona responded with a goal, and they said, this is how you score goals. This is how you actually be competitive, because the one player that did score was Araujo. Araujo was able to header that ball into the net, with Dembele making that second assist from that corner. We have talked about this before. Real Madrid is not good in set pieces, and so with this assist coming from Dembele has now provided a total of 8 assists in his last 9 La Liga games. Talk about being very effective, right? So the way that Araujo did score this second goal for Barcelona, it was just, again, so great to see. Like, if you replay that goal that Araujo did score, he beat Militao and Alaba inside the box. Araujo just flew into the air and just put that ball into the net. And now let's go into the second half, because many assumed that, okay, maybe we could see some changes. Maybe Barcelona are going to tone it down a bit. Barcelona showed no mercy. Barcelona came with the exact same starting 11, and we came up firing within the first 10 minutes, because yes, we did score 2 goals within the first 10 minutes of the second half. So first of all, we saw Ferran Torres make a big miss, and we're like, okay, Ferran Torres is probably going to have another game where he is going to be missing 4 to 5 big clear chances. But then moments after that, Ferran Torres was actually able to redeem himself and score the 3rd goal for Barcelona about 2 minutes into the second half. So we saw Frankie de Jong dribble past 2 players, sent the ball to Aubameyang. Aubameyang backheels the pass, which was a world-class type of pass coming from Aubameyang, and then Ferran Torres finishes the play and scores the goal. It's just, I do have a very love and hate relationship with this player. Like, he misses so many clear opportunities, but he still comes out in the end with a goal or either an assist. And so props to Frankie and Aubameyang and Ferran Torres for making this 3rd goal happen. It was a true Barcelona goal. It showed the intelligence of Frankie and Aubameyang and Ferran Torres. It does take a real good coach to bring out the best, if not even more, from players like Aubameyang, where many did say that Aubameyang had no skill, had nothing to do with FC Barcelona. But here he is, right, making a back heel world-class pass to someone like Ferran Torres and placed Barcelona 3-0 up against Real Madrid. This goal that we did score, right, it really did remind me of the Barcelona of 2011, because it just showed you that we were always 1 or 2 seconds ahead of Real Madrid and their thinking. We fast forward forward towards the 51st minute, and Aubameyang himself did score yet again another goal, and it was a very strange goal. Like, many thought that it was offside. Piqué made a long pass to Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres holds the ball on the left flank. He passes it towards Aubameyang. Aubameyang receives, and he flicks the ball over the goalkeeper. And again, many thought that that was going to be offside, but then the ref said, let's check VAR. And then VAR said, yes, this is a goal. So what really did impress me the most after that was after Barcelona were winning 4-0, Xavi was still yelling at his players. He was saying, we need more intensity. We need to press Real Madrid. We need to siphon more out from this game. Because look, even after Barcelona were winning 4-0, the intensity did drop a bit. The pressing dropped also a bit. But the fact that Xavi was still out there on the field trying to yell at his players, say, we need to move the ball faster. We need to continue to press. That is just something that you just love to see. The coach just cannot get enough from this team. And I love that. I love how this team always wants to continue to improve. And that is what makes this team so scary. So I do believe that one of the most impressive things that we saw tonight was, yes, it was the 4 goals, but it was how we scored these goals. It was the fact that we were always 1 or 2 steps ahead of Real Madrid in terms of what we were going to do next. And so I remember, right, like in the middle of this game, I saw so many Madrid, United, Chelsea, and many other teams, journalists, basically claiming that Barcelona has improved so much under Xavi with only about 104 days under his belt, which is very true. Like, yes, this Barcelona team is impressive. This Barcelona team did improve, but most importantly, this Barcelona team is finally enjoyable to watch after so many years. And why is that the case? That is because Barcelona showed a type of football that many claimed did not work anymore, and that was the infamous type of football that Pep Guardiola did play, that Luis Enrique did play with this team. We play fast-moving football. We play positional football. We play very effective football, a type of football that not many can replicate. And so in the end, in those last 15 to 20 minutes, Barcelona were killing off the game, just basically toying with Real Madrid, and Barcelona did win 4-0 with the man of the match player being Aubameyang. So let me tell you guys one thing. Barcelona is back. I'm not saying that Barcelona are going to be the next Pep Guardiola Barcelona. I'm trying to tell you that this Barcelona team is finally being able to be competitive, to show these teams that yes, we can win and win in our own way. And for those of you guys who want to say, oh, Benzema was out, this game did not count, that's your problem. That's Real Madrid's problem. Like, you fans, right, you critics, all these journalists, if you want to claim that the only reason why we won 4-0 it was because of Benzema absence, you're lost. I'm sorry. Might as well call yourselves Benzema FC. Because look, if you're going to tell me that without Benzema you are nothing, then you are on the wrong side. Barcelona right now has became a team that even if you take away Ansu, who was the clear goal scorer for this club, this Barcelona club is still a team under Xavi, and we have won 4-0. Even if you take away someone like Pedri, this Barcelona team is still going to be a team. Even if you take away Araujo, we'll still be a team in the end, and we're going to figure it out. And so I'm happy. I'm happy because these players have clearly tried to work very hard to bring these results, and we have to support a moment like this because we are on our way to becoming one of the best teams in the world. Now we have to rest. We have to analyze. We have to look at what can we do better, because we are going to be having a 2-week break. Our next game is going to be against Sevilla, which will be on April 3rd, and it should be very exciting because the moment we do beat Sevilla, who is also a team that did tie 0-0 today, a couple of hours ago, that would mean that if, again, Barcelona beat Sevilla at the Camp Nou, we will go into 2nd place and still have 1 game less than both Real Madrid and Sevilla. So there's so much more to play for. Let's continue to focus and continue to get better. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona post-match review. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.